Alright, back to aimlessly wandering the planet. So we're looking for this white boat, and I think it's somewhere around here, but I have no idea where. Well, they messed up all the models. You should have seen that other garden. It was like the ugliest thing on the planet. This looks suspicious. Huh? How's it going, main battle? I mean, I don't think surprise final bosses is like, oh, the game has a surprise final boss, well, it's automatically bad or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, but it's one of the biggest gripes that I think people have with this game. So that's why I brought it up. Because whenever I hear people talk bad about Final Fantasy VIII, that seems to be one of the biggest things that they lead towards is like, well, the final boss was like totally random and I didn't like that. And I do agree, like, I grew up on Final Fantasy VII, so I'm super biased because Final Fantasy VII has one of the best build-ups to a final boss of all time. So to go from Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy VIII is like a whiplash because this game does it. I don't know if it does it poorly, to be honest, because Ultimisia is like talked about and stuff, but it's definitely not as good as 7, so you know, that hurts it quite a bit. Like, I think that might be one of the biggest problems, is that people just don't... People come off of 7 and, you know, that hurts. I'm not saying that 7 is better. I'm saying that 7 does a better job with its final boss. 7 is one of the best, if not the best game I've ever played in terms of building up its final boss. From the moment you start Final Fantasy VII, it hypes up Sephiroth. And you consistently see him, and you consistently wonder who he is, and you learn a little bit more and more about him as the game goes on. And then there's a final build up to him, and it's perfect. Like, you can't really get much better than Sephiroth in terms of building up a final boss and having it pay off well. So to go from that to this, where it's a pretty split opinion as to how Ultimisia is handled, I think that hurts it a lot. and then you Omni Slash it. And then Save for Sephiroth is... I don't know. I like to call Save for Sephiroth a joke, because I feel like he's a really easy boss. But I mean, he wasn't when I was a kid. He was a jerk when I was a kid, for sure. What was that? Did I just see a time? Did I just see... There he is! See, I wish this map had more stuff like this. Like, that's really cool. It's probably the only cool thing on the whole map. Save for Sephiroth is a joke, but only because I know exactly what his coding is. As a kid, he was maybe not difficult, but not easy, and definitely scary. Like, he was a scary boss for sure, but if you know how he works, he's almost impossible to lose to. Alright, I might need a general point in the direction of this White Seed ship. Because I swear, like, somebody dropped the knowledge unintentionally and told me that it was around this continent. But I'm not seeing it. You have searched literally all the map you can at this point except the spot that it's in. Okay. In that case, it must be over here. This is the only spot. This is the only spot I haven't checked yet, so I'm pretty sure, according to chat, should be coming up any time now. God, this thing is so slow. This was gonna be a funny joke, but now it's just annoying. I gotta make my way all the way back over there now. It's so slow. I'm out of coffee in my coffee mug. You know what this means. Time for coffee mug number 2! That's right, I got 2 coffee mugs this morning. That's a pro gamer move. You're dang right I got 2 coffee mugs. So, my pro gamer strat didn't work. Okay. Is it on this continent? Is it on this 3rd continent? Yes, no? Okay. Is it on the northern side of this continent? Up here somewhere? This is why we don't play chat hot and cold. I literally have hot, 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 cold, go talk to Adia, cold. Talk to Adia? I already talked to her. She didn't get to say anything new. Is it up here? Okay, I asked if it was on the northern part, and I got hot, 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 cold, talk to Adia, so I don't think that's right. Wait. This looks like something. How do I not see, like, a ship? Like, is it not just a ship? Like, sitting on the map somewhere? How could I not see a ship? I'm warm? Really? Are you sure? I don't see Jack. It's hiding. Well, I guess that makes sense. They are hiding. What is that? What is that? It looks like a marsh. What is that? Turn the camera a lot. Alright, I'll just check all these little alcoves then. It's gotta be... I mean, how big is this ship? I mean, it was kind of small. It's kind of a small ship. I want to see the people on the garden just looking off the side of the ship being like, what in God's name is Squall doing? He's just banging into a bunch of walls. I'm just waiting for that aha moment when I see it. Is it in here? Oh, this is looking good. This is looking secretive. Nothing. Actually, wow. How can they make a world map with so many like little alcoves and stuff with just nothing? This world map sucks. Well, it seems like it's on this middle continent, right? Like, that's what everyone seems to be saying. Or is it out here? Let's go up here. Let's see it. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to see it from up here, because, like, the camera sucks. Yeah, well, I asked for hot and cold, but that didn't go very well. And then I asked if it's on this middle continent. What is this, though? Can we see what this is? Okay. Hey, thank you for the 100 bits, Mystery One. Don't worry, boys. We'll find it. It's gonna be okay. What the? Okay. Found Demi. Other than that, I don't know what that is. What in the world? What happened to this battle arena? You see that giant cut in the middle of the battle arena? What the heck? What happened? Did they cut this mountain wrong? Remastered. Okay. I guarantee if I ask chat, okay, where is the ship, I'm gonna get by the rock. It's by the rock. It's in the water by the rock. It's by that. If you go north and you go in the water by the rock, I mean, it's not your fault. Everything looks the same. Like, how would you tell me where it is, honestly? Because, like, this is all just rocks. Like, there's nothing. This world map sucks so hard. Yeah, it's in one of the alcoves. Yeah, You know, the 5 million alcoves that exist. Alright. I'm opening this up to chat. This is going to be great. Everybody in chat, tell me where the ship is. I can't wait for these answers. It's going to be great. Comb the desert. We ain't found crap. North of Adia's house? How could it be north of her house? There's like water. It's just water. Okay, it's on the west side of the continent. Guess what? I'm on the east side. It's in Final Fantasy IX. Let's just boot that up. Yo, there's ya. Thank you for the gifted sub to Kit. Well, how do I say that? Catastrophe. But with a K. Welcome to the crew. Show your beautiful emotes and that badge. Alright, I'm on the west side. West side. Is it on this thing that looks like a hand? Or is it still in the middle continent? Hey, thanks to the pink bits, Knock. Good to see you. This looks like something. No? Why does this look like a giant hand? The middle part that looks like a C. I'll be honest with you, I don't see a C. I see a hand and then a giant, like, circle. Yo, Hitman, thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate it, my man. I think I might see what you're talking about. Are you talking about this right here? This part? Man, how do they expect... Well, you did say that Adia gives a hint, right? But when I talked to her last, she just kept saying the same thing over and over. So, like, how do you expect someone to go back and talk to her again? I guess that is kind of what you do in Final Fantasy. Just spam everyone until they tell you what to do. I was here before. The one south. Dude, I should get out my strategy guide. Why didn't I think of this? Wait, you're telling me it's not triggered? What? You're kidding. I've been looking this whole time, and chat's been yelling at me this whole time, and it's not even here. You can see the ship. What? You guys. Wow, Death, you know nothing about Final Fantasy VIII. Meanwhile, chat has no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, this is why we don't backseat game, because people don't know what they're talking about. You know, if I had a nickel for every time someone said, like, Death, you're an idiot, this is how you do it, and then I do it, and they're like, oh, sorry, I misremembered. I'd be the richest streamer. Okay. You know what? I'm getting the strategy guide. When all else fails, we gotta read a book. I bet you, like, where it shows you is, like, terrible in here, too. I bet you this is, like, the worst. It's gonna be like, yeah, just, go find it. You should just go find it. Yeah, okay, so... This guidebook sucks. I think I have to go talk to Renoa. I think you're all wrong. I think I have to go talk to Renoa. Good job, chap. You did it. You did it. I think we just have to go play cards. I think we have to go buy a hot dog and play cards. That's always the answer. This is why we don't backseat game, guys. There's been so many times where, like, somebody says something and I tell them not to backseat game and they still do, and then I do what they say and it's the wrong thing because they haven't been watching or they just didn't know that I hadn't done something else or whatever. It's so frustrating. There was that one time, I think it was in Legend of Dragoon, where somebody, like, spoiled something for me, and I sat there for, like, an hour trying to do it, and then he was like, oh, I remembered wrong. And I would have never tried that if it weren't for him, quote-unquote, spoiling it. Oh, no, it's fine. I asked for help. It's just, like, it's just funny. When people give help, like, I mean, giving help is fine, but it's when they sound so like, I know everything, Death. You know nothing. I know everything. Just listen to me. It's here, and then they're wrong. It just cracks me up. This isn't really one of those moments. I think a lot of people just didn't know I hadn't done this yet. But, like, back in the old playthroughs... See, what's weird is we already visited Renoa once. We had to, like, leave and come back. It's weird. But yeah, like, back in the Legend of Dragoon playthrough, I remember one time there was somebody that said something like that, and then I would have never thought of that, but because they said it, I was like, oh man, you spoiled it for me. Alright, I'll go do it. And then it was wrong, and I wasted, like, all this time doing something that was totally wrong, because that guy remembered wrong. That's why it's better just to, like, let the player play the game. They'll figure it out. Are you going to be like this forever? Isn't there anything I can do? You were so full of life. Now you don't even make a sound. I want to hear your voice. This is like talking to a wall. Renoa, call my name. Okay, that's a weird thing for Squall to say. Also, he just, like, died. What the? This is different. Why the heck do I have to do this? Because we have no money. Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's kind of my fault that we stayed at the hotel so often. But heck, I'm not cut out to be an actor. So you say, but we know you're really quite excited. Okay, everyone, take your positions. Man, I can't believe this director making a movie with me, an amateur. The heck am I supposed to do? Alright. So we were lucky I got the job. As long as we make some money, right? Are you serious? What kind of costume is this? No complaining. Let's go. Oh my god. Hey, look at you. Not bad. This is your co-star, playing the part of the sorceress. Hi, nice to meet you. I like how her name is co-star. All we need now is someone to play the dragon. Oh, perfect. Hey, you back there. Yes? I'm kind of in a squeeze here. The guy playing the dragon is sick. Do you think you could put on the dragon costume and kind of just walk down here? I'll pay ya. I guess so. Okay, just be on standby over there. Ah! Okay, people, here we go. Scene 12, Death of the Sorceress. Ready... Action! Oh, Sir Knight, save me from the wicked dragon. Oh, okay. I'll save you from the dragon. Darn it, I'm getting all nervous here. But what's with this gun blade? I haven't used one of these since training. Kind of like this. Yeah, it's just like you do in a normal sword. Hey, not bad. I'll just put in some voiceovers. Okay, bring on the dragon. Hey, come on, guys, the dragon. Alright, here we go. Wow, just like the real thing. Excellent work, Kyros. Wait a minute, was the costume that big? Whoa, Kyros is taking this seriously. Man, looks like the real thing. Ah! Jeez, take it easy, Kyros. Why does he hold it like Cypher does? What the? Is this thing real? What? No wonder. What am I doing? I'm getting out of here. Well, Sir Knight, it's all yours. Sir Knight, I must bid you farewell. Hey, don't just leave me here. Not gonna lie, or it's not gonna let me go. The gunblade. What the? Alright, let's go! What is this music? Ah, God, it's so laggy. What in the world? Or not laggy, but like... Oh, I'm dead. It's so like, but yeah, it's so hard to like... It does not do what you tell it to very quickly. Oh my God, that's all the damage I do? What? I defended that. Why is the attack, like, so hard? What the? He, like, glitched forward and attacked so fast there. Oh, God! Are his attacks getting faster? God, I can't defend! I'm literally holding down square. I don't get at all how this works. Defend! God, what? How are you supposed to defend against that? I'm just like mashing the button. Almost got him. Yeah! Now's my chance. Run! God, how'd he get in front of me? Darn, stupid dragon, where the heck is Kiros? Laguna, did you call me? Yeah! Wait long enough? Here. Alright, time to kick some dragon butt. Oh, crud. I thought Kiros got his... What? Okay, well. Still got Laguna, we should be fine. I don't understand. It said that he got Junction. Oh, that did 0 damage. That's not good. I think I'm Junction to fire. I think we're in big trouble here, boys. Selfie was Junction, so I don't know what happened, but I'm hoping this isn't Fire Elemental. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, that's gonna do massive damage if it's not Fire Elemental. And it was not. Oh! That's not good. Go, Mendo Fish. That didn't do as much as I wanted. It's all or nothing, boys. See you later. How many are there? They just keep coming. We're out of here. What is that in the background? What is that? I can't disconnect. What is this connect thing? Is it you, Squall? Yeah. Connect is just what I call it. It's when I use my special power. Oh, I know. I must be asleep. That's why I can't control it. I'm sorry, Squall. Just let me use your spirit for a little while longer. Let me go back. She ain't here either. If I may ask, what happened to this alone? She was kidnapped by Esther soldiers. I've been traveling, trying all I can to get inside Esther, but they were looking for a successor to the Esther sorceress, Adele? Yeah, exactly it. Is she your daughter? No, but she's just so cute. Oh, I wish I could hear her voice. I want to hear Renoa's voice. No one cares, Squall. Is something the matter? No, just the fairies. I don't care if it's in the past or what. I want to hear Renoa. I want to see Renoa. That way, there might be a chance to save her. You can't change the past, I just found that out. When I was kidnapped, Uncle Laguna went on a journey to find me. But because he did, Uncle Laguna wasn't able to be by Rain's side when she died. Rain wanted to show Laguna her newborn baby. Rain kept calling out for Laguna, so no matter what, I wanted Laguna to stay in the village. But it didn't work. I could no longer make it back to that moment. And also, I can only send you inside someone I've met before. I'm sorry, Squall, I'm about to disconnect. I'll try again to speak to you this way. Sis, alone. I want to hear Renoa's voice. Yeah, we get it. I can see you if we go back in time. Maybe even change things. She just said you can't. Alone! Alone, can you hear me? Send me back to the moment Renoa went into a coma. She just said you can't, though. She just said that. Alone, you won't answer me? I know she's on the White Seed ship. White Seed. Adia's seed. Adia's seed. Maybe Adia would know the whereabouts of the ship. Then I can see Alone. Then maybe I can go back. But that's still not gonna work. But okay. Yeah, there's something, like, Squall is a very, like, flawed character. How's it going, Maggie? But then, he's also, like, in charge of everything ever. And everyone puts all their faith into him. And I think that's where, like, part of the disconnect is like, everyone trusts Squall, but he's, like, such a flawed character that he doesn't trust himself. And so he just comes off as, like, frustratingly, I guess... Ah, crap. Do I have to re-junction everyone? Oh my god. I had to do, like, a 2-second flashback, and now I have to redo everything. Unbelievable. Alright, well, I gotta go to the bathroom, so let me go to the bathroom, and then we'll redo all the junctions. So, another thing I thought about while I was going to the bathroom, about this whole backseating thing is, like, a lot of times I get messages from people that say, like, hey, when you play Final Fantasy VIII, be sure to do this specific thing, because if you don't do this specific thing, then it's going to be really frustrating later, because you're going to miss out or whatever. And I think what a lot of people don't understand is that I want to feel that frustration, because otherwise I'm not getting an accurate interpretation of what the game is. You know what I mean? Like, if everyone just told me exactly where everything was at all times, and exactly what to get at every point in the game in order to make the game easy, then at the end, I would have a very inaccurate interpretation of what Final Fantasy VIII actually is. And then I'd probably be like, oh, it was a great game. I never got stuck, and everything was easy, and, like, everything was great. And then people are going to be like, wow, you know, that's not at all my experience with it. So, you know, I'm trying to think of, like, a good example. Like, there was a couple, like, really frustrating puzzles in Legend of Dragoon, and some people wanted to say, like, hey, this is how you do it, because I don't want to see you get frustrated doing it. But, like, I want to get frustrated doing it, because then I'm experiencing the game correctly, and then at the end, I'll have an actual good opinion of the game. Does that make sense? Because otherwise, it's just going to be like, I'm always going to think that every game is good and easy and not frustrating. Why do you have... I don't want you to have magic bonus. Who gives magic bonus? Well, yeah, certainly there's some things that are, like, nice to know, but still. Like, that's a great example, like the Chrono Cross final boss. If someone had told me that I could run away from the Chrono Cross final boss, that would have done a couple things. For one, it would have completely ruined the moment where I found out that I could run away from him, and it was this really funny moment, we all really enjoyed it. That would have been completely ruined, because I would have already known. Two, the boss would have felt a lot less frustrating at first, and then I would have had a bad interpretation of how frustrating that boss actually is, because I would have known right off the bat that I could have run from it. So, it would have ruined two things, you know, just from knowing that. But a lot of times newer viewers just don't really understand that. They just don't really get, like, that most of the funny moments and most of the best moments about the Let's Plays is when something crazy unexpected happens. Good or bad, you know. Who has Magic Boost? Isn't it? Man. I really wish they would have done this better. Like, this whole Junction thing is honestly really frustrating. Haggle. That's cool. Easier to buy rare items. That's cool. Level up, level down. Wow, we get luck plus 50%. I feel like if they were gonna put in all these, like... Okay, Aaron G. And then who has Mug? That's you. It's Cloud. If they were gonna put in all of these, like, flashbacks and stuff, they really needed to, like, make sure that this whole Junction thing went better, because it's really frustrating having to do this over and over again all the time. What do you mean? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. There we go. Man. Why would you want to raise the monster level? I guess so you could, like, draw better stuff. You need another ability slot. Reckon Snake, Kubuncle, and Shinzei. Who has an ability thing? You do. I wonder what luck does in this game. If it's just like... Does luck increase my steal rate? Does anyone know? Anyone know if luck affects steal rate in this game? Makes you more lucky. Yes, I'm asking you. Luck increases your chances of buying a hot dog. Well, I'm definitely going to equip it then. 50% chance to get a hot dog? I'm willing to take these odds. Affects drop rates. Alright, we'll do it. I kind of have Quistis as like my, you know, other character. Like, she's a tank, but then she also has, like, different, like, Mug and stuff. So... makes sense for her to get luck. Okay. Yeah, like, if I had one big gripe about this game, I think it's the Junction, the way that they operate the Junction system. I like the Junction system, but it's so frustrating to use. You're constantly having to re-junction and switch junctions, and it's constantly taking away stuff, and you have to put it back on, and I just think there should have been a better way to do it. I think Laguna, Kiros, and Ward should have just had their own skills and just not even got Junction. Because what's the point? You fight like one boss with them and that's it. So like, why do I need to flip my junctions over? Why not just have them have their own preset junctions and then not screw around with my party all the time? And if you could save presets, it'd be nice too. Yeah. And you know, that's what's so frustrating to me, is that if they were going to take the time to make a Final Fantasy VIII Remaster, that would have been a great thing to add. Something like that doesn't actually affect the gameplay, but just makes it nicer, you know? Give us some Junction presets in the Remaster. Take out some of these parts where they just, like, remove your junctions for no reason. forget where Adia's house is. I think it's down here. I mean, like, what kind of confuses me is that they did certain things in the Final Fantasy VII report, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Like, they fixed the, What are you saying? Don't tell my mod what to do, please. I asked what luck does. Juice told me what luck does. It's fine. You guys need to stop trying to be mods and just enjoy the show. I have mods for a reason. They do their job. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so like in the Final Fantasy VII port, they fixed the magic defense bug, which actually like affects the gameplay. But they chose to do that because in the original game, the magic defense bug was something they didn't want, and it just happened to be a side effect of them having to rush the game out. So, like, they fixed that, which, like, does affect the game a lot. But here, they decided to, like, not affect anything and, like, barely even remaster anything at all. You know, so it's, like, it's a really different approach. And it startles, like, it's weird to me because they made this one a bigger deal than the port of 7, you know? The port of 7 is just called Final Fantasy VII. They just released it and it wasn't, like, a big deal. Whereas here, they made a big deal out of it, and they called it Remastered and all this stuff, and it's like, they didn't do anything to it. It's weird. I feel like there's a good amount of things they could have done. Is there anything at all I can help you with? The White Seed ship, the one Alone's on. Those children they're very cautious. They would never remain in one place for long. I see. Oh yes, however, those children seem to have taken a liking to Centra's landscape. Therefore, they may have stationed their ship by an inlet somewhere on the Centra continent. And Squall, please take with you this letter that I wrote. With this, they shall welcome you. Okay. I don't know. I don't really buy that, Uzbek. If 80% of the source code was lost, then it should be even easier to change stuff, right? Because you already have to rewrite it, so just rewrite it in a way that's, like, less frustrating. I mean, am I wrong in saying that? Because I feel like if you had to rewrite the whole Laguna thing, then it could have been really easy just to be like, hey, don't remove their stuff here. Like, certain things that we've been talking about, like, you know, fixing the models and stuff. That stuff, yeah, you know, I understand. If the models were lost, it's hard to, like, write them incorrectly and yada yada. But then there's some things that I'm like, they could have easily fixed this, I feel. But maybe not. You know, I think at the end of the day, I think we can all agree that if a lot of the source code was lost and they knew that the remaster was going to be a difficult ordeal, that they shouldn't have marketed it so aggressively, you know? I think that's really where what it comes down to, is that they should have just been a little bit more careful by being like, hey, we made this remaster, it's a thing, instead of being like so crazy about it. I mean, like, for example, look at the difference here. If you go to, I think I have it installed. See, like, Final Fantasy VII is just Final Fantasy VII, you know? Like, it's just Final Fantasy VII. It's just a port on the PS4. They said they had the cheat codes, but that's it. We didn't do anything else to it. Just the cheat codes. Enjoy. But then 8 is like Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, and they had like a whole big thing at E3, and like, you know what I mean? Like, it definitely feels different. At least in my opinion. What's my least favorite Final Fantasy and why? Final Fantasy 15 is my least favorite. Yo, Reckless! Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Holy cow. 25 gifted emotes to the chat. Enjoy. Ever considered playing Blue Dragon or Lost Odyssey? I've heard of Lost Odyssey. I've never heard of Blue Dragon. Sounds interesting. Oh, see, this is, I hate to keep harping on this because I don't want to feel like I don't want to make you guys feel like I'm being, you know, negative. I don't want to come across as negative. I really don't. I just want you guys to know that backseating completely ruined this section. You know what I mean? Because like when we got done with the Adia's house part, everyone was like, time to find the seed ship, time to find the seed ship. Now you have to go find the seed ship. Like the entire, everyone said that. And it made me feel like that was for sure what I had to do next. And so we wasted 35 minutes swimming around because I thought I was supposed to find it. And if I had just done what I thought I was supposed to do, which probably would have been walk around the garden, I would have found the Renoa thing and then talked to Adia. And I mean, this is like blatantly obvious to find. I probably went through that alcove like 9 times when we were going around looking for it, you know? So I hate to say stuff like this because then YouTube just goes off and you're like, oh, you're so negative towards your fans. I don't mean to be negative. I'm just telling you so that hopefully we can improve the Let's Plays for the future, you know? Because this totally wasted 35 minutes because the entire chat, you know, kind of just jumped on it. So hopefully we can use this to improve things later, because this is not the first time something like this has happened. We meet again! My name is Squall. We're Seeds from Balam Garden. Bambalam Garden. I'd like to speak to your leader. I'm in charge. State your business. Depending on what you say, we may ask you to leave immediately. Oh, that's fair. I want to see alone. We pose no threat. Adia told us that you would be here. Adia? How? Adia is no longer under Sorceress Ultimisia's control. She is now our ally. So there's no reason for you to hide Alone's whereabouts from us. I wouldn't say that. We want to take Alone back to protect her from Ultimisia. Thank you for coming, but we have no reason to believe you. Please leave. Yikes. Wait, I have a letter. Wait, I have a letter from you, from Adia. Wait. Wow! Long time no see, sir. Whoa, look who's here. Squall, how's it going? Can't believe you're here. Everyone doing good, sir? After you guys left, the Galbanian buttheads came after us, and we barely escaped to this boat. I was sure we were goners, sir. Zone went nuts and was thinking about swimming across the sea to escape. Hey, it was a plan. All you were doing was whining like a big baby. We're gonna die, we're gonna die, and look who jumped in first. You numbnuts. I don't see how these wackos keep surviving. How's it going, Steel Sky? So how's Renoa? Where is she? Renoa fought with us against the Dia. For some reason, she went unconscious after the fight. She's resting in the garden now. I don't know what happened. We couldn't protect her. I'm sorry. You son of a jerk! What did I say? What did I say, huh? I told you to take care of her. That nothing better happened to her. Scumbag! You pathetic lying scumbag! Zone, come on. Easy, sir, easy. She's not dead. They just don't know what's wrong with her, that's all. Ain't that right, sir? Squall would never give up on her. Am I right, sir? We came here to get Alone because there's a new evil force after her. If we can get Alone and Renoa together, maybe we can get Renoa back. Really? See, Zone? I told you, sir. Renoa's gonna be fine. She promised she would come back. We all have to free Timber together. Don't worry, sir. Alright, but I'm gonna say it one more time. If something happens to Renoa again, I swear. Man. Angry. It's all good, Darth. I mean, that's the thing. Like, people forget stuff all the time, and I forget stuff all the time. But that's why I say, like, just don't say anything at all until it happens, because people are going to forget, people are going to misinform, people are going to think they remember something but don't, just like I do all the time. So it's just better to let things happen naturally, or look it up if it absolutely has to be known. That way we don't run into predicaments like this. Why don't you try talking to our leader again? I would like to. I don't know where he is. And I can't get down these stairs. There we go.